The Kansas City Chiefs are absolutely crushing free agency so far, just a few days into free agency this week. And the Kansas City Chiefs today, Friday, March 14th, 2025, making a couple really awesome moves, one that is very dear to my heart. What's up, everybody? I'm Daniel Booth here with your Chiefs news of the day. If you're new to my channel, we discuss Chiefs every single day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and join the conversation in the comment section below. So let's get right to it. First and foremost, the Kansas City Chiefs. This may not seem huge, but it really is when you think about it. The Kansas City Chiefs signing the Los Angeles Chargers. I still hate saying Los Angeles Chargers. We just signed a former first-round pick to the Kansas City Chiefs, adding some incredibly needed depth to our defense. And so the Kansas City Chiefs today signing defensive tackle Jerry Tillery. Now, insider Jordan Schultz says here is reporting that the Chiefs are signing veteran defensive tackle Jerry Tillery to a one-year contract. The former Notre Dame product spent the 2024 season with the Minnesota Vikings, tallying 13 solo tackles, 2 defended passes, and a forced fumble in 17 games. He has pretty impressive numbers, though, on the whole. He's got 50 sacks, I believe I read somewhere. And then it isn't a secret that Tillery's career hasn't panned out, and as many people have hoped, he is a first-round pick. But the former first-rounder has struggled to hold on to starting jobs and has come off the bench nearly as many times as he started, leaving time to tell if he can finally live up to his potential with the Kansas City Chiefs. Sometimes it just takes the right team, fellas, to unlock that potential, and the Kansas City Chiefs have shown a history of doing that. People that have been washed up come to the Kansas City Chiefs and suddenly are thriving. So we all hope that the Kansas City Chiefs signing some much-needed defensive tackle help there on the defensive line. With Jerry Tillery, he is a former first-round pick. He is a former Irishman, and he comes to the Kansas City Chiefs today on this Friday. So really awesome move there when you consider just a one-year deal. We got him for the cheap, so you take a flyer on this guy, and maybe he pans out. Maybe Steve Spagnuolo and the defensive line coach can unlock the potential that was once there when he was drafted there in the first round. All right, number two should make some of you happy, some of you maybe not so happy. I don't know where you still sit on this guy. I have said many times that Kareem Hunt has paid for his sins. He lost out on a lot of money. He lost out on a chance to go to 3 Super Bowls and be a Super Bowl champion with the Kansas City Chiefs when he lied to Clark Hunt's face and said that he was not in that hotel. And we all know what happened there. He was released immediately, went to the Cleveland Browns, and then was sitting on the couch when the Kansas City Chiefs called him up and gave him a chance to come back to the Kansas City Chiefs last year. He came in and ran downhill and ran with a purpose. So I really am excited for him to get another opportunity to maybe go back to the Super Bowl and get that championship ring. He was this close when we went to the Super Bowl. Well, once we got to the Super Bowl, he was more like this close because we all saw what a turd of a game that was. I still don't know what happened. But I digress. Kareem Hunt back in the Kansas City Chiefs uniform, and I just think it's good. I think it's good for morale. I think it's good for other team members to see that the Kansas City Chiefs are willing to give people second chances, and this guy even a third chance by bringing him back on a one-year deal. Remember, it was just a one-year deal last year. We could have just said, all right, that was good. That's good, Kareem Hunt, because here's the deal. Pacheco is back. Pacheco is back, and we also just signed a running back a couple days ago. So now we have a crowded running back room. And so, unfortunately, I think that means we're going to be shopping Carson Steele. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see how these things play out. And there's going to be injuries in training camp. Those things always happen. So you can never have too many good players heading into training camp. But Kareem Hunt back on a one-year deal. And to close off, if you didn't see yesterday, Mr. Mustache himself, Mr. Gordon Minshew, going to be a Kansas City Chief as well. Let me pull this one up. There we go. This guy got signed by the Kansas City Chiefs yesterday from the Oakland Raiders as going to be Patrick Mahomes' backup. Now, here's why this is a good thing. The Raiders are trying to get better. And anytime you can bring in somebody like Jerry Tillery or Gordon Minshew from a in-division rival, that gives you hidden access to whatever they can't take the playbook with them. Obviously, it's the first thing teams confiscate when players are cut. But it is still in there in the head, and a quarterback has inside knowledge to the Raiders playbook and how they do things over there Las Vegas. So we got the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas. I still hate it, but and I hate the Raiders, but but I digress. So the Raiders. Gordon Minshew has inside knowledge into the Raiders playbook and how they do things over there in Las Vegas. So what stays in Vegas, not always, because Gordon's bringing it to Kansas City in one Arrowhead drive. So nothing huge. It's not like we signed Joe Montana at quarterback back in the 90s. Nothing huge this week, but a number of really impressive moves by the Kansas City Chiefs as free agency is officially underway. That'll do it for this Friday, March 14th. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you think? Are these good signings or not? And we will do it all again tomorrow. As always, go Chiefs! 6 days till spring. Oh, 6 days till spring.